You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Hello, Governor Gigglers. Oh, shoot, I messed it up.
That's okay. You thought about it too much.
We have so much to talk about.
Do we?
Well, you're already going with the
Sorry.
finger. Let's go.
One thing I want to compliment you, and then I want to call you out. What do you want first?
Oh, I'm so scared right now. I literally just got off a plane. I can't deal with this right now.
But I forgot about it last week.
Okay, start with the positive.
That's so you. Wait, that's so you. And I would say the opposite. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because I'm like, I'll be on a high. My Uber driver today told me that I have great energy, and I was like, I'm good for a week.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I said, thank you. That compliment made my day. And he goes, you shouldn't let other people affect your day that much.
Oh.
And I said, okay, Mel Robbins.
Okay, he builds you up to beat you down.
Yeah.
I like it.
Typical man.
Okay, my compliment is you were right. It's all about wired headphones. Like, I don't know.
Add it to the docket.
I think I'm going through a phase where like my AirPods are never charged. I can't find the other one. Where even are they? Where's the case? And plugging your headphones into your phone just makes the most sense.
And you also like, you just trust it. It's
You just
old
trust
school
it.
manual electronics.
it.
It's like putting a VHS in. Yeah. You know it's gonna play. Okay.
There's something just it's a moment between you and your phone. You're connected.
I understand if you're like doing crazy workouts and stuff, which we're not doing. But okay,
Totally.
that was like kind of a compliment. What's the negative?
Your husband actually informed me of this. You were there. And he said that sometimes if you're hungry and you're going to order Uber Eats or order food, you just order. You don't take into consideration who's in the room, who's in the home, if they're hungry. It's like one for, what is the saying? All for one and one for all.
Okay, that's a one-sided story.
Okay.
It's one of those things in a relationship where like it happened once, and you know what it was? It's because I order from this coffee shop that he doesn't like. So it's like he wakes up at 6 a.m. So it's like 10:30 a.m. I'm doing whatever, and I'm like, oh shoot, I want to get like a frittata or something and some coffee. And it comes and he's like, you didn't ask me if I want anything. And I'm like, you don't like this place. And he's like, but you should just ask me. It's like typical marriage.
Okay, I would like to apologize to you because the way he told the story,
No, that's crazy.
It was as if you were ordering steak dinners for one.
I always know what I'm in the mood for,
Yeah.
and he's very chill. Like I'll be like, I want sushi, and he's like, let's go.
We don't have to order from the same place.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
So there's been some Uber times where he's like, ooh, I really don't want Mexican. And I'm like, I feel like a pregnant lady. If I don't get quesadillas to the face right now, I'm going to become a monster. So then I was like, you order Chinese, I order Mexican. And he was like, we're having dinner together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what's crazy? Uber Eats doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
As long as we order it
Also,
at the same time.
It's crazy that you think we're sitting down to eat at a dinner table.
Right.
We're watching TV on
Right.
Netflix. Like,
Right.
So
Which, did you watch that documentary of the
profit thing?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I can't get myself to click on it because I'm just so over. Like, I just can't with these men.
Yeah.
Like, it's a story that's been told.
No, you have to watch it because I think the craziest part was that this husband and wife that basically infiltrated this group had so much footage and documentation of all the bad stuff this guy was doing, and it took the police
like NXIVM.
years. They're like, well, then the FBI got involved and they were like, no, we still need like more evidence.
Well, the cult thing is they're always like, then why'd you guys stay? And they don't understand that it's like emotional manipulation.
Yes.
Hi. Quick chess update. Oh, also,
Must we?
I was texting. Girls have been coming out of the woodwork because all the girls, either they're like ex-girlfriends or have friends who know Magnus, or girls who dated
You got
Hans.
in with Magnus's exes?
I'm so in right now, and they're all DMing me, and I'm like sending it to Des. Okay, so people who know Magnus claim that Magnus thinks there were people in the audience that's how he was cheating. But then I got a direct line from one of Hans's ex-girlfriends.
No, like this is the tea that you'd be in.
She says, I'm a giggler. Inside scoop. I know Hans's ex-girlfriend. And she says, even she doesn't know if he cheated, but I quote, if anyone would, it would be him. After they broke up, she sold all the jewelry he bought her for $1 each on an Instagram story. Okay, I don't really know what that meant.
I went to middle school with a kid named Hans.
Oh.
I remember he was bilingual. They sat me next to him during Spanish class. Huge mistake. He did all my Spanish for me. And
Shout out Hans. Thank you for supporting women in the arts.
I remember he had a really nice home and a really pretty mom. That's
Perfect.
like all I remember from middle school.
I wonder where he is
I
now.
knew all the pretty moms in middle school.
Speaking of finding people,
Yeah.
have you ever seen a girl on Instagram who has like a beautiful nose job? Like you see it, you know it's a nose job, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And then you're like, now I have to scroll to see what her nose looked before to be like, was it a slight?
See, I like when they make it their personality because the video's pinned.
See this girl,
know?
this girl, I was like, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm doing when Des is like, and I'm like, I'm working. I'm scrolling on my phone. So I go all the way back to her Instagram. It starts in 2021. So this bitch, she took out
All of it.
So I said, you know what? I'm not quitting. I go on Facebook. I try to find her on Facebook. I'm like, I will find.
Oh my God.
By the
Who
way,
even knew Facebook
random
was
girl.
alive?
Don't know this girl. She doesn't know me. I just sometimes hyperfixate on
Yeah.
things. Look, sorry, I want to have a purpose.
Yeah, sorry that you wanted to see it before and after.
So I'm on Facebook navigating, and then I see a recommendation for a friend, Des Bishop. I wasn't friends with my husband on Facebook. Isn't that crazy? It's like of the time where like we weren't
I
using
feel like
Facebook.
it's actually not crazy.
Well, then I
couldn't tell
friend
you-
requested him, and I was like, "Can you accept my friend request?" And then
did
I'm
he?
like, "What photos do you have on there?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, you better clean them up because I'm in a scrolling mood today." So anyway, doesn't have friends on Facebook. I poked him. Which, by the way, creepy and like, what happened to consent?
Yeah, what happened to hi, how are you?
No one-
Send a message, a poke, the bare minimum. That,
No
like,
one
is such
cared
a
about
weird
consent
time.
in the 2000s.
Have you seen any of the Masters discourse?
All I know is I was busy working this weekend. My last weekend in North
Oh,
Carolina. The tour's over. Hulu special's coming. Everyone
Do you
get
feel
pumped.
such a sense of relief?
I was really sad.
You are.
Like going to the venue, I was really sad.
Wow.
Because you're just like, I'm not going to do this again until I write a whole new hour. And it took me
Yeah.
like 2 years to put it
Yeah.
together. But do you remember like our last tour show in Salt Lake City when like we never had a problem with the tech? And then the last show, there was like a error, and we took it as like a sign. I went up to do the God mic and I started speaking in it and no one was reacting. But it sounded like it was on. And I was like looking at Gabby who was with me and I was like, what's going on? This crowd like isn't reacting to my voice. And they realized the audio wasn't going to the crowd. But I was like, that's a sign. Maybe the universe is
I
like,
remember our last show and I
turn
was
it
like,
off.
I was ready.
we know.
I had packed it in mentally and physically.
Wait, so Des was telling me about the Masters. He was rooting for Rory.
Not about that. I could give a shit less.
Oh, I thought you...
What? I'm with the girls' gossip. And I don't care who won. I don't even care who was playing. Anyway, so they invited some influencers to the Masters this year, okay? And people were livid. So they invite these influencers, and people were mad, one, that there were influencers there, and two, on how they were dressed. I want to like watch what I say because I don't feel that passionate about it, but also I'm kind of like, okay. So the number one thing people were mad about was that they kept being like, this tournament's been around for 90 years and have some respect on it, and like you should be wearing like blah 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 outfits, and I've seen so many short skirts and shorts and blah blah blah, and I'm like, it's like, okay, it's been around for 90 years. I can respect that. You couldn't go even 15 years, like they didn't even let women. I don't think women still can go.
Women like aren't allowed to play at most super fancy clubs.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, yes, we're respecting the game. The boys have been playing for 90 years.
No, they're basically
Totally.
saying this is a boys club.
Yeah, like,
Don't
how
come
dare
here.
you come? Now, I did look at a couple of the girls' outfits that were influencers there. Also, obviously someone that works for the Masters and the PGA said, hey, let's hire a couple of influencers to come. So
Also,
why would you be mad at the influencer for accepting and
also,
going?
there's thousands of people in horrible outfits watching the Masters. What's wrong with a couple girls?
Like, should they say no? Like, oh my God, no, we can't go. It'll be disrespectful. I don't.
Also, it's not disrespectful to show your thighs. Sorry.
No, and then I thought I was crazy.
This isn't Coachella. They're just wearing golf suits.
I was like, this feels very trad wifey.
Yes.
Like,
Ooh,
oh my God, how
I'm
dare.
pissed.
No.
Get them banned.
So I went
banned.
I went to the girls in like TikTok that they were like complaining about. I already follow her. Cute girl, like always has cute outfits on, always makes like cute little videos, and I look at her outfit. Now, when I see her outfit, my only critique maybe was like, oh, maybe it was a little casual. She had like a Chanel.
Okay.
Like
I'm already
top
done. She's wearing Chanel. I'm good.
Top on, she had a sweater over her shoulders and she had little white shorts. Maybe if she put like a white mini skirt on, they would have been less offended.
No, they would have been
But I did
offended.
not see her ass cheek at all.
Do you see what the dads are wearing watching the Masters?
Then I keep watching the girls making videos being like, it's so disrespectful to
So
the
girls
sport.
are making
yes,
videos.
and it's such
girls.
a specific type of girl. And look, it just felt so like utopian. Like you guys are all gonna make videos calling out these influencers for getting to go to the Masters because you don't like their outfits because it's disrespectful to who? The boys. Like it's disrespectful to the game of golf. I don't think anyone gave a fuck who was playing.
It is very pick me to be like, that's disrespectful to wear that. What, like they're gonna distract Rory McIlroy? I'm going to tell a very quick story.
Yes,
because I have a lot of opinions on golf, which, by the way, I'm very good at it. So if any boyfriends are listening,
And if
I know what
anyone
I'm
was
talking
wondering-
about. I had a 15 handicap back in my day.
Also, this pimple is ruining my life, and
Wait,
it
I
has
have a
been for like
pimple
2
too.
weeks.
We both have a pimple.
And I called today to get it injected, and she was like, "Sorry,
Can I
have
tell
no
you something so
openings."
mean?
Yeah,
I saw it brewing last week.
that is mean.
I saw it. Like,
no, it's Ben. It's here.
and I knew it was going to be one that like was going to be
There's
tough.
like 2 heads on it.
I knew it
Anyway,
was going to
it's-
ruin. Wait,
No,
can
it's
I,
ruining
Can I
me.
say something though?
Sure.
When you have a pimple,
I'm more humble?
You forget about all. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
But you forget about all your other problems, and you put it all into your pimple. And I actually think you kind of enjoy it because you wake up and you go, "It's the pimple. The
Yeah,
pimple's
no, it is
ruining
the
my
pimple.
life."
It
God
is.
forbid you actually address like internal demons going on.
No, it's gotta be my skin. No, I'm having a bad skin. You know what? It's crazy. It's like women really like. I have one good week a month. We have one good week a month right now. In my specific week, I hate my skin.
Are you PMSing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Yes.
How about always? I feel like I'm just always PMSing.
So, when I was a golfer,
The other day,
back
a
in
man
my-
asked me what menopause was. I had to walk away.
Oh. It's not our job to educate you. Read a book. Like
Anyway,
Paige.
okay, keep
So
going.
when I was like, I think I was like 12, and we like golfed on Shelter Island.
Yeah.
I was wearing a tennis skirt to golf because like I'm not buying golf.
Yeah,
Like it's
like,
all
okay.
skirts, whatever.
Yeah.
And I play a sport with it. I'm not wearing a fucking Coachella skirt, which
Right.
by the way, they're allowed to. It's belts. So my dad gets pulled aside and they're like, "Hey, she can't wear that skirt. It's too short."
How old were you?
12.
Okay.
And my dad's like,
That's
a
disgusting.
Nike tennis skirt.
And
th-
she's 12.
And they were like, it has to be like right by the knee. So they're basically like, you have to dress in like an old lady, like long
It's
skirt
very
to play
trad
golf.
wifey.
And
Like
my
why?
dad-
Because you're gonna distract the
No, that's the
50-year-olds
question. My
with their
dad was like-
with your knees.
Was like, you're saying that you're sexualizing my 12-year-old daughter
Yeah.
right now because she's wearing a tennis.
Yeah.
And like, you know me, it wasn't a girly tennis skirt.
Right.
It was like a navy blue plain tennis skirt
I felt like
with a
the-
collared shirt.
I felt like the Mean Girls mom. I saw the girl's TikTok. I go, adorable. She's adorable.
It's so the fact that people saying that you showing skin is disrespectful is basically saying that women's sexuality is like dirty or inappropriate. Like everyone needs to be walking around like fucking virgins all the time. Which, by the way, virginity is a construct.
Like, okay, the one of the influencers that was there, Wishbone Kitchen. Sweet.
a Hamptons suite.
I mean, had
a professional chef.
had a pleated mini skirt on, a sweater, like I don't think she was one of the girls I was getting called out for her outfit, but like the outfits weren't insane. Like no one was showing up in like tube tops. Even the players' wives, I guess, get like way more shit than like other sports. God. And it's very interesting because it's like at any other sporting event, there's gonna be influencers there. That's just like what the world is. And also, I feel like if you're mad that influencers are at this event, like the world evolves and it changes. 50 years ago, you wouldn't have even been allowed to go to the event. Now influencers are allowed. It's like, it's just so bizarre. And also, obviously, there's a team of people that work there that are like, let's try and get some younger generation eyes on inside the event. Like maybe, and it's not all because they want tickets or they want people to like bid for tickets or whatever. It's just awareness of the sport, and that's what influencers do.
Not to be a mom, but jealousy is a disease, get well soon.
Okay, that's how I felt watching the videos. I felt like the influencers, because I don't know, the one girl, her name's Abby. I don't know how much younger she is than me, but in my head, maybe she's like 28, but in my head, she's like 25 years old, and I'm like, all these people are being mean about her outfit because they're jealous. Like, don't then show me your trad wife dress and be like, see, this is what you should have worn. Okay, maybe if you're in your 60s, this girl's like in her 20s. She's wearing a white miniskirt.
Also,
move on.
I want to challenge people to, we already have decentered men. If you haven't, buy the book. But I want us to also work on decentering your age.
I saw this on TikTok.
Did you see that TikTok? I didn't watch it, but decentering age was powerful because there's moments where
I'm so bad at it.
You're really bad at it. I don't want to call you out, but this was pointed. This is for you.
Okay.
Well, I like to approach things and say this is for the gigglers, but really it's for you. Because
we're all gonna start group therapy.
You put it like really strong with your identity, where I feel like age.
I have a pimple, and now my best friend is gonna name things that I always do.
But you've called yourself out on it. You were like, when I turn 30, I'm gonna kill myself, and then you were like, I actually never felt better. So I'm like, we could have avoided all of that if you weren't so hyper focused on your age.
Sure, I'd like to have a 5-year plan, and when I was turning 30, I didn't, and it was really stressing me out.
I do think,
but no, I do. I put a lot of like onus on my age.
Yeah. So I'm just putting that out there for you to work on.
Okay.
Add it to the list.
One more thing about the Masters thing too.
Yes.
Okay. So, say I'm totally wrong and say like all the influencers were disrespecting the sport and their outfits were trashy and classless and blah, blah, blah. When something like this happens, the amount of people that are not content creators that then feel okay to make videos because it almost feels like this group mentality of like, oh, it's okay to hate on this one subject because everyone's hating on it. Let me get some views. And so then I felt like it started to be like, are you guys actually that mad that a bunch of like 25-year-olds went to...
Or do you just see that it's getting discourse and you want views on your own video?
Yeah, like is it really upsetting your day that like a girl wore a white skirt to the Masters?
Also, whatever happened to like seeing someone getting bullied by a lot of people and being like, hey, let's not do that.
Like whatever happened.
I loved in school, if you saw people bullying someone, being like, hey, not okay.
Yes.
Like, that was cool. Like, that was cool of you to say, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon because it's really easy for you guys all to gang up on one person right now. But anyway, I digress. I'm not going to live through my, middle school traumas.
Okay, my other TikTok discourse that I've been seeing is about Coachella.
Coachella, I am enjoying the people, non-influencers, doing content because that's fun. It's like, show me the real experience.
The camping?
Oh.
No, you got me fucked up. This is what I mean when I'm like, I'm not traveling outside my home to see a concert. I don't care how much you love someone. I'm not walking to the shower trailer. If the words shower trailer are like introduced to me, I'm not going.
Also, people are like, well, Hannah, you don't do drugs. That's why you don't get it. If I'm fucked up.
If I had a nickel for every situation we've been in, I'm like, you don't do drugs. You don't get it.
But I'm saying, if I'm fucked up on Molly, I want to be in the comfort of a place that I know where the bathroom is,
Yeah.
that I know where my friends are. I don't want to be high as a kite, losing my friends, crazy music, dark. There's dust in my
No, I couldn't do the dust.
I'd immediately call 911.
Like, and I'm sensitive.
I would
like
walk
my
straight
nose,
to the hospital. Wherever the nurse station is, I would just go there.
We would be at the infirmary. We would. We'd be like, where is first aid here?
I would call the police on myself and say, take me away.
You'd be like, I think I'm going to pass out. I haven't eaten all day.
But I love watching other people have fun and loving something.
Totally.
Even if I'm not capable of that. We have to discuss Justin.
Yes.
So I'm getting blown up. Everyone's forwarding me how someone made a funny Instagram being like, every man deep down just wants to show you YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And I'm a believer.
When he like got big, he looked like a child.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just was like, this kid's so talented.
Now, I mean, as a grown adult, I'm like, he has such swag.
Now, let me say, I fully understand him blowing up on YouTube and him turning to look at his older self and singing. Like, it's so powerful, and it truly is art.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's his art performance. Mm-hmm. He was showing some random YouTube that I think he just got a little carried away with, like the Gotti joke and stuff. That was YouTube waterboarding.
I wasn't offended, though, at all by his performance. Mm-hmm. Now, did I laugh when people were comparing him and Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah.
Like, totally. But I would argue that if, like, Lady Gaga got up there and, like, laid on the ground, mm-hmm. I would be like, that's art.
Do you think if Taylor Swift did that?
Would people be upset? No,
well,
I think people would love it. I think people would love it because her real Swifties would be like, do you know how, like, connected that made us feel? Like we were in her bedroom just, like, watching YouTube videos. But here's the thing. If I'm going to a Justin Bieber concert, I'm not expecting, like, a full dance routine and
even though he is a great dancer.
Changes.
He is a great dancer. But yeah, that's not, it's like going to see Beyonce and she doesn't dance and she doesn't have incredible dancers behind her. You'd be like, you'd feel tricked. Where like Justin, I understood it and I thought it was beautiful, but it did remind me a little of like stand-up comedy where like a man will shoot his special in a sweatshirt, in like whatever suit he has lying around, no hair, makeup, and like I wish I could do that. Where like I have to get a stylist, hair and makeup, hours and hours, wearing heels, like there's just more that goes into presenting yourself as a woman.
My equivalent to that is like going on vacation with your significant other. Like, because I feel like you're in such a confined space and you really like see the steps in their routine and the lack thereof in men. Like their biggest thing is ironing something.
But you know what you said about how he has swag?
And half the time they delegate it to you. Now that's one thing I don't do.
Laundry. Yeah,
I won't like iron something for some. I'm like, do mine.
I bought one of those like ironers that are, I don't know, I bought an iron. Des loves ironing. It's like his thing.
I'm gonna send him my stuff.
Because he likes like suits.
That's why I had to get a steamer closet. I'm like, if I don't like ironing and you don't like it.
But what you said about Justin having confidence and swag, that's what we need to channel. Like have the confidence to do a Coachella set in a sweatshirt. And you're so fucking good, and you're so iconic that you can just show old photos of yourself, and people lose their fucking minds. And that's the confidence that I want women to have.
Here's the other thing. I think people are being tough on him to. He's been famous for so long. Like he's done the big performances.
Yeah.
Like this was a new.
That is such a great point. Sabrina Carpenter is on the up.
Yeah, it's not like this was his.
She's
first
establishing
time.
herself.
Yes, correct.
That was almost like a lifetime achievement.
Yeah, that was almost like let's take a trip down memory lane farewell tour vibes.
Yes, and he's experimenting with his vibes. I thought that his Grammy performance, was it the Grammys?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. His last performance in an award show was great.
Also, let's not act like something fucked up didn't happen to him. So I'm in the realm of like he can do whatever he wants as far as I'm concerned.
Like she must be so proud of him.
I think she's definitely so proud of him, but I give her so much credit.
The hate she's had to go through.
For continuing to do her own thing. Like she does not have road because of him. Like does she have like some of her fame because of him? Like, yeah, of course. But she's also friends with a ton of famous people. She was always going to be famous.
She financially set herself up to be independent and okay.
Yeah, like
it just felt like she's dealt with so much bullshit in that relationship because of how famous they are.
It feels like they've had to grow up really quickly.
Yeah, and just I'll never forget her being like, I don't say anything to anyone, I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Like when throw back to when we met, she was getting crucified, and I couldn't even tell you why. Speaking of men, I don't know if I should tell the full story because it's kind of gross.
No, who's it about?
Okay, it's a friend of a friend.
Okay.
She said that she just got out of a really hard relationship and she met this guy who she's really into. Except.
Love it. I'm going to put some lip gloss on because I'm just like, my lips are a little dry.
I don't know if you're going to want to put liquid on your mouth during this, but he likes to spit in her mouth.
Okay.
And he did it the first time, like without asking, like he just kind of did it. Mm-hmm. And she was like, maybe that was just a moment, like in the heat of the moment. Mm-hmm. And then the next time he did it again. And then she was like, I don't want to kink shame him. And then I was like, what if it's your kink though to not be spat at? Like, what? That's what you're into. Please don't spit on me. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting into details, but it's like it's a real spit. And then
like a real,
it's a loogie.
Yeah, a real hawk.
And I gagged. He's hawk-tooing her.
Yeah.
So like, these are the options. You think he's your soulmate, but he does this. Do you just say, you gotta stop? Mm-hmm. Do you say, you can do this, but you have to just like pay a prostitute and do it with her on the side?
Please do not give this problem to some other girl.
No, at least let her financially benefit from it. Yeah. Or thirdly, you go, hey, birthdays and holidays.
Yeah.
I'll let you do your little freaky things to me.
Totally.
But you hate it. Like, you don't like it. So, or do you realize, I don't care if I like this guy in other areas. I can't deal with this. He's not my soulmate.
I'm finding it.
And are soulmates even real?
Oh my God. I don't know. That's us.
Well, Des unsubscribe from my text.
I think it all depends on how much you like this guy.
I thought you were going to say it all depends on how much spit he's spitting. She's like, what kind of spit?
Well, because look, if there's a night and you're both like, oh my God, we're 5 cocktails in, it's so passionate, and like you're doing weird kinky stuff, like okay, maybe, but like a Tuesday night after you just watched like the new John Hamm show, like I don't know if I want spit in my mouth.
You know when you like a guy, but there's things that kind of turn you off in bed about him?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I feel like a lot of times the things guys do, because they are so dumb, they're only doing them because they think you actually like it.
One girl they dated once.
Or they watch some video where they did that and like the girl was like, oh my God, I really like it. And they don't realize it's acting. Men with porn are like females to reality TV. They can't understand that it's not real.
And then they reenact it in their real life, and you're like, that's not how it actually happens.
There's actually so many conversations before this that you didn't see.
Wait,
there's contracts, there's lawyers.
Also, there was foreplay that they didn't show. There were a lot of conversations that didn't lead to
There's cameras, there's lights, there's producers.
Yeah, she didn't just come. Also, it wasn't that good, it wasn't that bad, okay?
It's like, are we getting an Emmy? No, but it was a solid performance.
Oh my God, that is genius. That's literally genius.
What were we even saying?
Well, I wasn't gonna say it. The guy.
So I think that if you really don't like it, like this is a non-negotiable for me. I think you should feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, I'm not really into it, because you don't know. He might be like, oh, I'm not really even into that either. Like, okay, I have a small story.
Please.
One time I was talking about this guy, and I don't know if wires got crossed.
Tubes were tied. A little miscommunication.
I'm not sure what happened, but not hard. I mean, not rough.
Is this the time you fainted? Sorry, I can't keep track. Continue. Kim DeSorbo's was at home like, Paige.
That was one time, and I was safe. But anyway, that's a story for a different day. He lightly like hit my face, like lightly. And I looked at him and he looked at me and I was like, I don't know. And he was like, totally, I didn't know either. I felt like, and I was like, I feel like I'm good on it. And he was like, and so am I. I didn't know.
Like good, like no thank you.
No thank you.
Yeah. I love how he's like, sorry, you just had a slappable face in the moment.
But also for a second I was like, and
We
he was
tried
like,
it
we
out.
better not. And I was like, we
But
shouldn't.
that at least was actually really communicative.
Yeah.
This guy's out here just spitting. Also,
I think you got a problem on your hands.
yeah, and I don't want to kink shame, but I do think it could be worth it to
Kinks
be like,
are for girls.
Kinks are for girls because it's safer coming from them.
Because, yeah, and that's it. That's the only argument you need.
Also, why aren't girls out here like slapping and choking men?
I think no, they are.
They are.
I mean, there's a whole world of
Good
like
for them.
dominatrix.
Incredible, which is basically what I do in my stand-up comedy show, just verbally. But do you think it's worth maybe him talking to someone to see like where it stems from, and then maybe he'll lose like the attraction to it when he realizes he's just like thinking about his mom or something?
Where would that stem from?
Well, kinks are funny because it could be anything. It could be a strong wind on a summer's day.
Like, where did it start, like, spitting in someone's mouth? I feel like it just started, like, 10 years ago. I feel like I heard
it is
about
funny
it.
how some kinks are trendy. Because I
Kinks-
guess you hear about it.
Because, like, in high school, I feel like I heard about the time, like, oh, she gave him a hand job with her foot. And I was like, what?
There's a lot of like
Where I was like, that's not a thing.
there's a lot of dick slapping, I feel like, in middle school.
In
not
middle school?
Sorry, high school.
Oh my God, I hope
high
not.
school.
What? Not where I'm from. We waited till college.
Also, no one knew what the fuck they were
No
doing
one knew what they
in
were
high
doing.
school. It was crazy.
No.
And the girls, we didn't know what was going on. And no one was actually getting fingered correctly, but I digress. Oh, you know we never discuss about men? You ever go on a date with a guy and he's like totally cool. You're like, this guy's awesome. And you like go back to your place and you like start kissing him. And then he gets those like crazy eyes. Have you ever been with a man who has like crazy eyes where like during sex they become like ravenous and you're like, I don't know who this man is. And then you're like, I'm out. Like you're freaking me out. Like some guys turn like Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when they have like, I'm like, where did you go?
Yeah.
Like, where are you?
I've only had one instance where a guy like, I didn't realize, but there was a mirror behind me. And like I kept seeing him like
You're talking about yourself or you go, hey, mirrors are for girls.
I was like, hello? He would bite his bottom lip and like look in the mirror. And I was like, I think we're done here. Like, thank you so much for your time.
I just know sometimes when guys start getting into sex mode, they like change sometimes. And I'm like, where'd you go? Who is this man? This is not the
Thankfully,
man I was
haven't,
on a
like,
date with.
I haven't like fully felt that, I feel like.
That's, well, I feel like also you're very focused on yourself.
Totally.
So I feel like you wouldn't notice
And you
if,
have to
if his
be.
eye changed.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, God.
As long as they're looking at me, I don't care.
Do you remember the penis game?
No. This is a very sexual episode.
You never played penis game?
Like where you have to yell penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that
I
become
never really
so popular?
I never really played though.
Yeah, that's not page coded.
Like in like 8th grade when people were like doing it in class, I was like juvenile.
I feel like it was like in New York City, it almost wasn't fun because like you could literally do anything in New York City and no one looked.
right, like
So
you
you just be
could
yelling penis and everyone's like, I know.
That's just a Tuesday
That's-
outside the building.
That's just 10 a.m. on a Tuesday in the Lower East Side.
You know, we didn't talk about, did you see that Lena Dunham did a podcast with the New York Times? Like did like an interview with the New York Times?
I did see clips from that.
But I just feel like people don't give her enough credit and people were so mean to her when she came out with Girls. She was talking about how she like didn't understand why people hated her so much. Like why she annoyed people so much.
Yeah.
And she said she was talking to her like best friend and her friend was like, Lena, you've like annoyed people since we were in kindergarten. Like, and she was like, oh yeah, like I've been annoying for years, but it's because she's inquisitive, she's asking questions, she's creative. Like Girls was her show if she had a different idea. Like people really were so mean to her. And she said one of the number one things was people could not understand her body. And she was like, and mind you, I was 26 years old. Like, I was just existing. And the biggest thing was like, she would never hook up with that guy, like looking the way she looks. And that wasn't that long ago.
Also, let's be honest, when you're a funny girl, you could fuck anyone you want.
Totally.
And she was quirky and funny and interesting. And she
Also-
had cool tattoos.
Also, Girls was, I think,
so iconic.
the show of our generation. I have not seen a show that depicts what some female personalities are so well.
So funny.
Who would you be on the show?
Oh, I guess Hannah.
It's so funny because I feel like I'd be Marnie.
Yeah, you're 1,000% Marnie, and I'm 1,000% Hannah. Oh my god.
Where I'm like, it's about me right now.
Except you would never do a song. That would be me.
I would never do a song, but like I totally would
Also,
get back with my heroin boyfriend for like 24 hours.
Yeah. I thought Jessa was the coolest
Best.
thing. Like, Jessa could do no wrong in my book.
Except then when she ends up with Adam,
Yeah, that.
which was crazy. That I can't.
There's more men in the city. There's too many men in the city for you to do
was
that.
I can't believe that was the ending. That like really upset me.
By the way, her body was like gorgeous, and like her confidence in general of just like putting herself out there creatively in so many different ways is like insane.
Well, it's also just the sheer intelligence that she had, like to be able to articulate to an entire demographic and generation exactly what they're living through is.
And then to have the next generation for it to hold up.
Yeah, and be like, I'm
is
rewatching
iconic.
it.
And you know what's even sadder is that she had like serious depression and mental problems after she had the biggest hit show.
Yeah.
At a young age. So it's like she did what she thought she needed to do to be happy, and it like really fucked her up.
Yeah. Which is so crazy.
Anyway, we love
I'm
love you, Lena.
Yeah, I'm a big-
shout out.
Just such a big fan of her.
Oh, I have an Addison Rae take.
Okay.
Everyone keeps coming for her about like she's trying to be Britney. She's trying to be Britney. I think, just throwing it out there, I think she should shift her inspo to more like Marilyn Monroe. Because I actually feel like there's a connection with her and Marilyn Monroe in a way that like Marilyn Monroe came up like doing calendars and like things that no one would respect, like as a model. And then she started to break into Hollywood, and they still didn't want to respect her, even though she was talented and beautiful. And they also have like similar bodies where they're both like voluptuous, and like they look gorgeous.
Why are people so mean to her?
I mean, let's start from where do you want to begin?
Because she came from TikTok? Like, I
yeah,
don't get...
because people, when they think people don't deserve what they got, but then it's like, they're mad at Nepo babies. So I'm like, you can't start from TikTok. You can't start from that. Oh, you want the gatekeepers of Hollywood to have picked her?
Yeah.
Like, I love someone who comes from
Anything.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
I love
doing
people who
anything.
come. I love people who
Like-
came. She had a really good Coachella performance. So that
I
was
also,
nice.
like, I don't know if this is just me, but totally. I love talking about, like, different discourse and, like, different opinions that people have and who sides on whatever. But I'm sorry, once the person is 1 year younger than me, I don't care. I don't care. Like, how are grown women getting on the internet and doing full dissertations on whether or not Addison Rae deserves to be at Coachella? Oh my God. Do
It's
yourself
kinda
a
like-
favor and like read a book.
kind of like fighting with reads one book. Read a book.
Read a book.
It's like, imagine.
Someone, a Gaylor DM'd me and was like, I feel as though you've fallen off from reading because you haven't brought it up. She's like, I really
were
hope
like,
you
"We
didn't.
all bought
I
a
was like, okay.
Someone has to keep you accountable. So it's like fighting with your 25-year-old self. Like, can you imagine trying to fight with your 25-year-old self? I'd just be like, you need a hug. Like, give me a hug and it'll be okay.
No, that's why, like, with the whole Masters thing, it was like a lot of like adult women being like, it's so disrespectful what they're wearing. And it's like, is it that disrespectful? Like, to what, some 90-year-old man? Who cares?
Back to me.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do a split.
I felt this coming.
And I know I joked about before that it'd be intolerable if I do a split, but like,
I believe in you so hard, especially because you believe I could have a pixie cut. There's in no situation you will ever be able to do a split.
well,
Because I know you.
you know what happened? I saw Hannah Einbinder, who I love, do a split during some like talk at a theater.
Okay, and did Hannah Einbinder play tennis for the amount of years that you played?
She was a cheerleader.
Okay, and does she have your hip flexors? No.
And I've been watching a ton of Drag Race, and they do all these splits.
Hannah?
And I'm like,
you're gonna hurt yourself.
Well, I don't think genetically it's like possible, but then how I like to find like the hardest thing ever and be like, should I do it? Like, imagine if I could do a split. Like, how cool would I be?
I bought a splits machine.
You did this behind my back. Oh wait, no, you told me.
Yeah, I had it like.
Where is it?
I don't know. But anyway,
can you do a split?
No.
But like, do you think if you stretched for like 3 months, you could do a split?
Not a middle split, but if I stretch for 3 months, could I do a one side split? Yeah, probably.
See, my thing is, I will never do a middle split. I wasn't even considering that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do normal split, but like fall down into it, like
yeah.
And from
that's really hard.
No, I know. From the giggler's perspective, I want to know, girls who can do that, do you not have lower back pain because you're like so flexible? Because I feel like if I did splits, I think it would save my life.
Explain the saving your life part.
I think it would help, like my whole body would be less tight.
I think it would be really good for you to like stretch as if you're trying to accomplish a split.
Yeah, because like reach for the moon, hit the stars. I mean, like obviously like my pussy will always be like too tight, but like that's something I just have to deal with.
This is a different part of
That's
your
a different thing. And like your ear canals or whatever. Do you want to know what my new obsession is besides splits?
Yep.
Female poker players.
Where are you coming across them?
I came across my algorithm on Instagram. It's always like a hot girl.
Yeah, like they're going to tournaments.
Yeah, and she's wearing shades.
I feel like Tana Mojo does this.
I think she does too.
Yeah.
They're always just like hot and like not making any expression. And this girl basically won $1.7 million off this guy just sitting there, and she went, cool. And it was like,
who? Like,
I have to like look up her name, but it was just, I love when women go into male dominated fields like chess or stand up or
do you know how
poker.
to play poker?
No, but I dated a poker. I'm not gonna say poker player. Let's say what it was. He was addicted to poker. It was a problem.
I'm not gonna say it was his professional trade, but he did have a gambling problem.
Yeah, like he didn't have a job and he was doing poker at night. And I don't know.
Where was he doing poker at night?
In New York City, I guess there's like underground games where like sometimes he'd win
like a Molly's game.
He'd win like $2,000 one night and then he'd like lose $1,000 the next night, and like that was his thing.
My cortisol levels could never. I have no like adrenaline seeking part of my personality at all. Like even going into like a casino, like if you're on vacation and there's like a casino or like whatever, I don't care. To lose $40 in 10 minutes? In 2 minutes, no, and because it's not fun for me. Yeah, see, where I'm more like I don't know what's going on, and I feel like you're just tricking me.
Yeah, well, but that's actually just honest. Like the house always wins.
No, if it's someone else's money, like you're with a man or something, and they're like, "We're gonna play," like, great,
I'd rather keep it. I'd rather pay $40 to pet a cat at a rescue center. Literally take all my money. I'm not putting it in like slots. That wasn't a joke. That was just a fact.
I'm just like, how do we come up with a business where it's like the honor system and it's like put $40 in this bucket and you could put your hand in here and pet a cat?
Well, someone was trying to start a business about like girls who have cats who like, or girls. So when they travel, other cat girls can stay at their house and pet their cat. So it's like you just have cat people taking care of each other's cats. And I feel like it's safe because it's just like girls and their cats.
Yes.
But some man will ruin it.
I got Kitty this new bed where you like suction cup it basically to the window.
Yeah. Does she like it?
She's obsessed with it. It's where she naps now every single day.
Oh my God, because she gets to be perched.
Yeah, she needs to be perched.
That shows confidence when a cat likes to be high up because she likes to look down on everyone.
She absolutely loves looking down on people.
That's so exciting because so many times you get your cat something you saw on Instagram and the cat's like, what the fuck is this?
It takes Kitty a full month. Like if I get something new, she has to look at it for a month.
She's like, make sure it doesn't make any weird moves on me.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know yet. And then once she likes it, she's in.
And we should all learn from that. Don't be impulsive about things.
Yeah, she takes her time.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this statistic that was like, and I'm botching it, but it was like 65 to 70% of organ donors are
I saw
women.
That. We have the same.
Did you see that?
It
And
said
then it was
80% of organ donors are women, and 80% of organ recipients are men.
Isn't that nuts?
Ban them. Get them banned.
So they're dying before us.
Well, we're keeping them alive. Also, what's the psychology behind that? That men are like, don't use my organs to help people.
Well, then there was like this other thing that I saw that it was like, you can say you're an organ donor, but then you can have the option, I think, to not give your organs.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with the men, where the women say like, yeah, I'll be an organ donor.
we're
And then
givers.
they follow through, and then they like.
We're givers, we're caretakers. Also, where are the 3D printers when you need them?
Wait, I keep getting on my TikTok like all like women that have 3D printers.
Well, they're the
And like
women.
I'm like looking at all the stuff that they make.
They're the women in STEM of the week.
Like they make like clips for your chips and like different like household items. I think we should get one.
I'm a little annoyed with the Instagram algorithm because like I'll stop to watch one video of someone like making a acai bowl, and then the next 20 minutes is only acai bowls on my feed.
Wait, my flavor today is acai berry.
Of your refresher?
Acai berry, I think, is my new jam.
Strawberry dragon fruit Dunkin refresher, and I love it. I got it with water. It's really good. Can I ask you a fashion question?
Sure.
Waist scarves. What are your thoughts?
Fun, easy trend.
I feel like it's a trend that looks good, but like I can't pull it off. Like it's too try hard on me. Like people are like, okay, stop with the scarf.
Not true. If you did like a baggy pant, a little scarf, and like a simple tank top, you could do it.
But my torso's so long that like I don't think it'll look weird. It'll look like my scarf is like on my knees. Like it'll look like, oh my God. Like it shows my torso
Where on your waist
more.
are you trying to put it?
Like around my waist.
Oh, well, then why didn't you just say so? Yo, where on your waist?
I don't know how many options of your waist
Like
are there.
high up,
Oh, a
or
high
like
waist.
low waisted, like through your like belt loops.
I don't know, but honestly, anything
You
that
don't even want to try it.
anything that
Do
brings
you?
I do, but anything that brings attention to my torso like doesn't look like the girls on Pinterest, and that's my battle.
That's the cross that you bear.
That's the cross I bear. Would you wear a waist scarf?
I have worn a waist scarf.
She goes, bitch, I've been wearing waist scarves.
I wear a waist scarf. I hate to piss some people off, but last summer.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah.
she put
I've
her.
been in my waist scarf game. Fringe. I had fringe dresses 2 summers ago.
Everyone wants to know what would Paige DeSorbo wear to Coachella if she had a gun to her head and was forced
Someone was
contractually.
spitting in my mouth.
What would your go-to look be?
Baggy jeans and like a cool like crystal-y top. And then one day I do like a mini short and boots.
So you've thought of it.
And well, of course I have. But I'm like, I'm not going. That's insane.
I feel like some of these girls, everyone's like, oh, the outfits are all ugly. That wasn't my first impression.
Wait, that was another thing that was going on TikTok. It's
I
like
don't
everyone's outfits were just.
I don't think they were that ugly.
I'm like, I think the girls look cute.
My thing was, I was just like, I think you guys are gonna be hot in that.
Yeah.
Like they have so many layers, and then I'm worried about people.
No, well, I think it gets cold at night when the sun goes down because it's the desert.
Oh, but then it's like you gotta walk around with
Your jacket.
the jacket. That makes me worried.
My thing is that everyone's like, it's really dusty and like gets in your eye. You get one dust particle in your eye and
You could
you're
get
hungry,
cancer.
you're done.
Oh yeah.
Like the two of us at Coachella would be a nightmare because you'd be like, I'm starving. And I would be like, I can't, my heels are sticking into the ground. Like we'd be a mess.
Well, we did go to one festival together.
Which one?
Well, when we played that Vegas festival, we had to do a Giggly Squad show.
Oh,
and that's when all the
yeah.
Vanderpump cast came to watch with us, and Sheena and Ariana
Yeah.
and
this
Raquel.
was right before Scandival.
Scandival. They were all together. And Sheena, I do have to say, shout out to Sheena. She's fun. She met her husband at a
Sheena
festival.
and Ariana still go
They love festivals.
to Coachella.
And they know we don't, and they'll still be like, do
but
you
they're
want to come?
LA people.
Yeah, it's like easy. That's what
Well,
people do.
it's their it's their
Yeah,
thing.
they're lawless.
Yeah, like
they have a je ne sais quoi about
Yeah.
them. So she
they're
was
free spirit.
yes. So it was after the show, which we both were like, "Where's?"
Now, if they were doing a festival at Italy in New York City, I would go to it.
I mean, we'd be running that festival.
Yeah.
I'd be in the front with a microphone.
Yeah, made of Parmesan.
But after the show, we were both like, where's McDonald's? And Sheena was like, Jack Harlow's playing.
Yeah.
And that was the time when you had like your weird crush on him.
Yeah.
So you were like, let's see Jack Harlow. We get there. We're like 25 minutes in and we realize like, this has been fun.
Totally.
We gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
But Sheena was like so happy we were there.
Sheena was like, it just started.
We had to distract her, and then we made a run for it through the crowd. And Sheena was like, "Where are you guys?" And we were like, "No."
We were like, "It's not our journey anymore."
We like had to escape the festival.
We were like, "Go without us. You'll be better off.
Save yourself."
Yeah, we'll only drag you down.
They made fun of Jack Harlow on SNL.
Did they?
Well,
he's being weird recently.
It was really funny. Jack Harlow posted that his aunt messaged him and said, "I'm so proud of you for speaking up for yourself on SNL this weekend." And he goes, "Mom, they were making fun of me. That wasn't me. That was an impersonation of me."
Oh, that actually makes me feel bad for him. How come every time I say that like I like a guy, they become weird? They do weird things, i.e. Army Hammer. Remember that era? What
Jonah
a freak
Hill.
that guy turned into. It's almost like I put a hex on them.
Or you have bad taste. You can't have good taste in everything.
That's so true.
It's so true. It makes you human.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch Coachella like on YouTube or anything?
No, I'm not going to watch Coachella on YouTube. I have a family. Okay? People count on me to give them their paycheck. I don't have time to watch Coachella on YouTube. And it's Kitty's birthday this week. Like, I'm booked.
Is it her birthday?
No, it was actually April 7th. But her crown didn't come in time, so we took a picture. I was like, Kitty, I'm so sorry. So we had to do pictures today.
You did a photo shoot?
Yeah, and she got an extra tuna stick.
Did you get a psychic for her? How was this not brought up in the very beginning? Did not work out?
I called Mystic Michaela the other day because I was like, Daphne's been hanging around like a dog a lot, and I just want to see like if she's
compatible?
vibing with it.
Okay.
And headline of this phone call, which was like 15 minutes. It was quick. I was with my brother's girlfriend. I was like, want to do something fun? And she was like, sure, what? And I was like, let's call the
I got her on speed dial.
Let me call the pet psychic. She was like, what? And I was like, ask her whatever you want. Daphne's not worried about being around a dog because she's like, this is temporary. My mom would never.
She thinks you're going through something.
This is temporary. You're temporary. Like, my mom would never let me be around you for much longer. So she's like, doesn't care about the dog. And the dog really wants to be friends with her. And I quote, Daphne goes, get a life.
She goes, you're a loser?
Yeah. She was like, you want to be my friend? Get a fucking life. Me and my mom are friends.
You can't sit with us. Okay. Well, that makes me happy. But I mean, nothing we didn't know about Daph.
No, literally nothing. I looked at her when I like got off the phone. And I was like, if anything, you stay true to you. And I love that.
When I posted a selfie with Daphne, everyone was like, she's disgusted by you. And I was like, I know. I can't look her directly in the eye. It's too beautiful.
Oh, she also said that Daphne knows that everyone thinks she's pretty. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't stress her out because she knew she was like born for this life. Like when I came to get her, like she knew that she wasn't staying there. Like she was going home with... She was like, she was meant like, for a different life.
She was like, I'm not going to grow up in this town. Yeah. I have a New York City life ahead of me.
Yeah, she's like, I'm better than you guys.
My name is going to be in lights. And I'm never going to see you low lifes again.
She's like, I don't care if you're my siblings. You're dead to me.
Lose my number. If you say you're related to me, I will deny it. And I'll see you in small claims court. Thank you guys for giggling with us. We love you so, so much. Is there anything coming up? Oh, yeah. Paige and I are going to be at a movie.
Oh, the Devil
premiere.
Wears Prada 2 premiere.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, why can't we?
Okay.
Me and Hannah are going to be there.
We're going to be there. So keep an eye out. We love Dunkin so much. Thank you for partnering with us. Love you. Bye.